irrespective of political platform.
But what does that mean for your political alignment? Because many of your contemporaries in the PDP have now decamped to the ruling APC. And we are also paying close attention to your visible collaboration with the Tinubu-led federal government and support from APC figures in Plateau. Will you remain in the PDP, or are you considering a defection to the APC?
Mutfwang, I'm a PDP man. I'm in PDP, and nothing has changed for me to leave PDP. I still believe in the PDP, and like I told you, I believe that even the president, with whom I've enjoyed a very good relationship, is because he knows that we are trying to do the best for our people. I believe that if we were doing poorly, Mr. President would not like to identify with us and encourage us. And so I think some of these political decisions and commentaries are a little bit too early for me because we still have a lot to do for our people. We are dealing with a lot of issues that we should not be distracted about political alignments. But having said that, I want you to know that ultimately, two people will decide my political direction, God and the people of Plateau State. I leave it at that.
Today, you are going to follow their lead as long as you have the backing of God. But let us talk about the interesting development within your party. You are focusing on governance, no doubt, but I'm sure you are aware that it is, politics forms the base for which you govern. Are you not bothered about the developments within the PDP? I mean, the entire PDP structure in Delta State recently just moved to the APC. We hear that some 5 governors are also moving to join them. We don't know whether you are one of them. But how bothered are you about current or recent developments within the opposition party?
Well, I think for me, yes and no. I will tell you that PDP still remains a solid party. I don't think that many of the speculations going on about the status of PDP, it's not an issue that I think we should worry about too much. In any event, I believe that very soon, before the year runs out, a lot of these issues would have been fully sorted out, and we'll be able to position the party on the right footing. I believe that the PDP is a well-structured party, and it will overcome the challenges that it is facing at the moment. All we keep, I hear a lot of speculations. And in politics, I learned not to deal with speculations. I like to see things unfold before I make a comment. At the moment, during every election cycle, there are a lot of movements and realignments and alignments. And it's not strange that we're seeing that happen in 2027, but towards 2027. But every man's context is different. The context of my brother Sheriff in Delta may be quite different from what is happening in Akwa Ibom, and will definitely be different from what is happening on the plateau. And so every man will carry his cross. Every man will decide how to deal with his own context at the right time. For me, I try to remain focused. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. Tomorrow will take care of itself. So I'm more bothered about what is happening now for my people.
I don't know if it was an accident that you mentioned Delta, Akwa Ibom, and Plateau in the same breath, because I'm sure you're aware, we're not dwelling on speculations yet, that the Akwa Ibom state governor just told his commissioners that if he moves to APC tomorrow, they all must follow him if they are going to retain their seat. And just yesterday, 22 APC governors endorsed President Tinubu for a second term. What do you see happen in the next 2 years with all of this support coming for the president? Do you think your party has a chance, to make a statement in the presidential election of 2027?
That's why I said, Mutfwang, some of these conversations, you don't try to squeeze a boil before it matures. Let's leave things, they will take care of themselves. I mentioned Delta and Akwa Ibom because, like you rightly pointed out, they are in the news. I've not had the privilege of discussing with them to know why they did what they did. But I'm sure they have their reasons. And if it is okay with them, it is okay with their people, so be it. But I want to assure you that the PDP is not dead yet. I want you to know that 2027 is in the hands of God. And I know that God will direct our right and cause his will to be done.
We have to go now quickly. What should Plateau residents expect in the second half of your administration?
Oh, absolutely. They should expect more. They should expect better. They should expect greater things to happen. We are more focused than ever. We are more determined than ever. It is now we are beginning to get our acts right. And we are more focused on governance now than ever. We've been able to gain momentum in several respects, but we are looking at getting into other spheres of endeavor. One of our areas we are looking at critically is how to move the agri sector. We want to develop agri-business, and it's anchored around our youth. Just this afternoon, my state government signed an MOU with the International Institute of Tropical Agriculture to provide us with advisory services in terms of agribusiness. And we're engaging a lot of developmental partners. As you know, we're one of the states that have pursued vigorously the onboarding of the Special Agro-Processing Zone being financed by the African Development Bank. And therefore, we're looking at how to boost agricultural production and make sure that we cover the two seasons, both dry season and wet season. Dry season, of course, with irrigation. We are looking at how to be able to unlock the mining sector so that we can be able to gain more dividends from these natural resources. And I can tell you that another area that Nigeria will look out for us very soon is in the area of tourism. Already, I want to inform you that Jos hotels have one of the highest room occupation rates in the country. If you come into Jos anyhow, you may not find an hotel to sleep because they are fully booked. And so we are on the right course. These are our economic drivers, and we are pursuing them with all vigor. So I want to assure the people of Plateau State that there is more to come. There is better to come. There is greater to come by the grace of God.
We wish you the very best, Governor Caleb Mutfwang. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you, Nifemi, for this opportunity. And I wish you guys all the best. Thank you.
Glad to have you, Mr. Governor. Well, since President Bola Tinubu assumed office in May 2023,